Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, our mission is to really get into a fascinating conversation someone had a teacher and a student and pull out the key insights.
Hmm.
We're asking, why is English still such a big deal, like this global key? And maybe more importantly, how can you make it your own personal superpower?
Yeah, it's a fundamental question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if you're putting in the hours to learn. The student was basically asking, why bother? Why all this effort? And the teacher's response was immediate and pretty powerful. They said English isn't just a school subject, it's a tool that opens so many doors for them.
Open doors, I like that. So we're talking about English as a global language, sure, but more than that, like a way to level the playing field.
Exactly. It lets you connect with people, access information, globally. Doesn't matter where you're starting from, it helps you understand completely new things.
Okay, superpower is a strong word, though. If you're feeling like totally bogged down by grammar or remembering words, that sounds intimidating. How did the teacher back that up, make it real?
Right, they didn't just leave it abstract, they grounded it totally in their own life, showing how English literally transformed things for them. The first big example was travel. They called English their bridge.
A bridge? How so?
Well, they talked about being somewhere like Japan, for instance, speaking zero Japanese.
Which is most people's nightmare, right?
Right.
Assuming you have to know the local language.
Well, ideally, yeah. But what happened was English became the common language, the way they could actually talk to almost everyone else. Hotel staff, maybe, or other tourists, they met someone from Italy, say, or even locals who knew a bit of English.
Ah, okay. So not just for native English speakers.
Not at all. They could ask for directions, order food, chat with locals and other travelers. English was the go-between. It made navigating a non-English speaking country surprisingly manageable.
That really flips the script. It's not just about chatting with someone from the UK or US. It's the link between, say, a Brazilian tourist and a Japanese shop owner.
Precisely. And that's
Yeah.
often overlooked. English connects non-native speakers just as much, maybe even more.
Okay, so travel is one door. What else? You mentioned academics.
Yeah, the academic advantage. This was huge for the teacher during university.
Hmm.
They pointed out that nearly all the important cutting-edge resources, research papers, serious journals, specialized books, they were mostly in English.
And without it, you're stuck waiting for a translation if one even comes.
Exactly. Or it's late or not quite right. They mentioned being able to take these amazing online courses from top professors in the US or England, all from their own home. That's just direct access to knowledge.
Unfiltered.
Totally. And that helped them learn faster, deeper. It gave the real advantage, pushed their career forward way ahead of others.
Let's talk about that career path. Because lots of international companies say they require English, but it sounds like the teacher's fluency, not just basic knowledge, was the real edge. How did that play out?
Good point. It wasn't just about ticking a box. Their first job, an international company. Now, many colleagues knew some English, sure, but the teacher's fluency meant they could handle the tricky stuff. Complex talks, writing detailed technical emails, leading meetings with clients overseas,
Confidence, basically.
confidence and precision. It helped them get that first professional opportunity, definitely. But it was also why they got promoted. They could manage client relationships directly across continents, became indispensable, really. A
Yeah.
truly valuable employee because communication was just smooth.
So way beyond just functional English, it becomes a core asset. And the fourth area, the internet, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely. And this is maybe the most relevant one for everyone today. The sheer volume of content online, YouTube videos, news sites, music, social media, so much of it is in English.
It's almost the default language online.
Pretty much. The teacher said it makes the world feel smaller and more connected. They talked about making friends online, people from Australia, Canada, South Africa, just by chatting in English about things they liked. It really transformed their social world, opened it right up.
Okay, those stories are powerful. They really show the impact. Let's shift gears a bit, though. From the teacher's personal journey to the universal benefits, what are the real rewards for anyone putting in the effort, even if travel or international work isn't the main goal?
Right. First, the obvious one we touched on, better job opportunities.
Hmm.
Speaking English just makes you a more attractive, a more valuable employee in today's world. It definitely expands your horizons, maybe better pay, maybe working for bigger companies.
Makes sense. What's next?
Beyond the practical stuff, there's confidence. This came up strongly.
Ah, yes, the teacher used that analogy, like building a muscle. But lots of learners feel really shy at first, right? That fear is real.
Totally real. And the teacher acknowledged that. But they said the very feeling of getting past that shyness, That's the reward. Each time you practice, like using a muscle, it gets stronger. Successfully asking for directions, understanding a movie joke, finishing a work email in English, that success feeds your self-belief.
It creates momentum.
Exactly. That sense of achievement, of confidence, it spills over. Makes you feel more capable overall, not just with the language.
I can see that. Every small win makes the next step feel less daunting. Okay, benefit number 3.
True global communication and culture. English helps to break down barriers, not just between you and information, but between you and other people. It lets you become more of a global citizen.
How so?
Well, you can share your own culture more easily. You can hear diverse perspectives directly from people. You can join in on global conversations about important topics
Yeah.
without waiting for a filter or translation. It just broadens your view of the world.
Enriches your perspective. And the final core benefit.
The one we keep coming back to, access to knowledge. This is the big one, the long game. It's an investment in yourself.
Being able to watch movies without subtitles.
Yeah, or really get the lyrics to a song, or read complex research if that's your thing. The amount of human knowledge available in English is just vast. Learning English means you're investing in your future ability to learn basically anything you want.
Okay, those benefits are compelling, really compelling. But let's be honest, even if you're motivated, it can feel, well, overwhelmed isn't too strong a word, is it? The task seems huge. Where do you even start if you're busy?
Oh, completely normal feeling. The teacher spent a good chunk of time on this, reassuring the student.
Yeah.
The absolute key insight was, this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not about intense cramming sessions. It's all about consistency.
Daily consistency. But how much? People feel like they need hours.
No, and that's the beauty of it. The teacher suggested just 10, 15 minutes a day.
Just 10, 15 minutes. Why that specific amount?
It's manageable. It's small enough that the "I don't have time" excuse doesn't really hold up. Psychologically, it keeps the pressure off.
Right.
If you're just aiming for 10 minutes of, say, listening, your brain can relax and just sort of pick up patterns and sounds without you stressing about understanding every single word. Makes it sustainable.
Builds a habit without the dread. Okay, let's get practical. What were the teacher's actual tips for that daily consistency? Tip number 1.
Listen every day. Passively. Put on some English music while you're doing chores or a podcast for those 10, 15 minutes. Just let the sounds wash over you. Your brain does a lot of work in the background, tuning into the rhythms and noises of the language. Don't force comprehension at first.
Okay, passive listening. Tip 2, reading.
Yeah, read simple English. Don't jump into Shakespeare. Find children's books, easy news articles online, even comments on social media. The goal is just to get the general idea. Don't get stuck looking up every single word. Keep it light, keep it enjoyable.
Right, avoid making it a chore. Now, tip 3. This is the tough one for many. Speaking, it's scary.
It absolutely is. The teacher didn't downplay that.
Yeah.
But it's crucial. So 2 low-stress ideas. First, speak to yourself. Seriously. Just describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. I'm walking to the shop. Builds basic sentence habits.
Out loud.
Out loud, yeah. Get your mouth used to forming the words. Second, try finding a language partner online. Maybe just for 5 minutes of simple chat. The absolute main thing here, mistakes are part of learning. Embrace them. Fear is the real barrier.
That's a great mindset shift. Okay, tip 4 involved vocabulary.
Yeah, stop learning random lists of words. Learn vocabulary by themes. So if you're learning about food, learn related nouns, verbs, adjectives all together. Kitchen, cook, delicious. Chop ingredients. Ideas that are connected stick in your memory better and are easier to use.
Makes sense. Ties it all together. And the final tip, this sounded more psychological.
It was. And maybe the most important, patience and kindness. Be patient with yourself. Everyone learns differently, at their own pace. Don't compare your progress to anyone else's. Celebrate the small wins, stay focused on that daily consistency, and just be kind to yourself through the process.
Excellent advice. Okay, we've heard the why and the how. Now we want you, listening, to try this out. Let's do a quick practice session. Focus on really saying these things out loud. Feel the confidence.
Yeah, let's use some of those positive phrases the teacher shared. Just listen and then repeat after us. Ready?
English is an investment in my future.
I will focus on consistency, not speed.
I practice speaking every day, even if it's just to myself.
I will not let the fear of mistakes stop me.
Good stuff. Now let's try a slightly more complex sentence. Imagine you're asking a new friend about their culture. Try saying this clearly. What surprised you most about the culture in your country?
Or picture yourself talking about work opportunities. Practice saying this with conviction. I am excited about international projects and ready to take on the challenge.
And just a simple introduction, but focus on sounding friendly and clear. Hi, my name is, I'm happy to meet you.
The more you practice these little scenarios, even just pretending, the less daunting the real thing feels. Okay, quick reflection now. We'll ask a few questions. Pause after each one and try to answer out loud, just a simple answer.
Why do you want to learn English? What's your number one reason?
What kind of English stuff do you actually enjoy listening to? Music, podcasts, shows?
What's one tiny action, one simple tip from today that you'll try for 10 minutes this week? Just one.
And thinking ahead, what's one specific way English could help you in your career or studies?
Fantastic. That feeling you might have right now of having tried something, maybe felt a little spark of achievement. That's exactly the reward cycle we talked about. So we've covered the importance for your job, studies, connecting globally. We've talked about the benefits, confidence, knowledge, new horizons, and those practical tips, all focused on sustainable daily consistency.
And let's finish with that lovely analogy the teacher used. It really stuck with me. Learning English is like planting a seed. You plant it, you water it a little bit every day, and slowly it grows into a beautiful plant. It's a great reminder that this is an investment, right? It takes time, but the results can be amazing.
Absolutely. If that teacher could leverage English to open so many doors, navigate different cultures, build a career, well, you absolutely can too. Focus on those small, consistent steps. Remember that the fear of making mistakes, it's temporary, it fades with practice. Believe in yourself, keep watering that seed, and keep exploring.